Hello motherfuckers and welcome back to Game of Thrones, a Telltale Games, Iron from Ice, whatever it is, an ironwood box. Of all the things to make ironwood out of, I know, we'll make it into a box. Because, yeah, it looks really precious, the contents in this box. A piece of wood and 2 coins, a couple of books, wow. Just as a little channel update now, hopefully if things go well, oh, High Garden brooch, don't wear that.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
The Queen of Thorns. Yeah, every other, basically there should be videos quite constantly now. Because I'm going to do Don't Starve Together as well as this.
Coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
I think that coin has a harpy on it. And harpies seem to be basically popular amongst slavers for some reason. I can't really remember why. I can't remember the law.
Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city.
Quite.
I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can
rise from the dead to come and see me again. It ain't happening, love. Yep. Okay, so we've got Lord Ethan, who's like petulant and whiny, and we've got pouty emo girl here, by the looks of it. Dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
You know, I'm quite worried that she's talking to herself. It's quite...
I hope to see them all someday.
Well, you won't see your dad again. And hopefully by the time I'm done, you won't see Lord Ethan again. Because I plan to get him killed.
King's Landing.
Another view of someone looking through a window. We don't get to see the other side, which is what I want to see. Not a pouty face. Also, it won't be sunny at Ironrath because it's in the north. It'll just be snowy.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
It's difficult to get her favour though, really. I mean, Stark Bannerman, she wants to help. Joffrey will love that. Everyone knows how rational and friendly he is. Very forgiving. Just ask Ned Stark.
One moment.
Oh,
who's
sorry, milady. I didn't mean to.
No, of course you didn't, you baseball
scumbag.
scumbag.
If you'd like.
You can come back never. You can go and jump out of that window. Alas,
no, it's fine.
I will let him
Come
in. Because, well, he's obviously here for a reason, isn't he? He looks like a thief. Look at him. Don't even bother talking. I know you want to. Don't get above your station.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Let's make this one brutally
I'm
honest.
just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
Honest is the best policy if you want to die.
Milady. You've always been kind to me.
No, milady might have been kind to you.
Lady Marjorie
But Rox Red
will be
thinks you're a
Of course,
cunt.
milady.
Oh, we get to see Lady Marjorie soon.
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Why do you want to know? You want to
I
like
may be wrong.
Varys's cat
but
spores?
It seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
Well, good for you. Congratulations.
seem
Do you want
like
another
good
scar?
friends.
Because I'm willing to give you one.
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
That'll have ended well.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
What did they say?
Oh, now I seem like I'm eavesdropping as
We
well.
were talking about the Starks.
That was a
and-
bit
and
treacherous.
House Forrester.
House Forrester.
I should have thought about my answer more carefully.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought
Why
to
should
know.
you care? You ain't gonna get
Most
this
people
pussy
don't tend to notice a
ever.
call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about.
Exactly. So fuck off.
You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Well, I don't feel any pity
Good
for
night,
you.
milady.
Good night. It's daytime. God, no wonder he's only a coal boy. He's fucking dim-witted. Boom! There we go. The moment we've all been
Lady
waiting
Marjorie,
for.
you're early.
I was hoping
Has she
there
got
would be time for
Wolverine
us to
hair?
talk.
The weird
Come,
slick back. Must have
there's
took like
something we must
thousands and
discuss.
thousands of gallons of hairspray, but I don't mind. I like it.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family.
No, I don't actually.
I
I've not
feel
been
your
told.
pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira.
That was
but
just
you
such
must
like an
not
ultimate,
despair. We will get through this
automated
together.
response. You're so kind, my
You must
lady.
understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark.
Yeah, it is a
It
bit odd.
raises questions at a time I can least afford.
So,
Cersei herself cornered me this morning.
even
outside
less
the
reason
Royal
to ask her for help right now.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
That was very nice of her. I didn't know she was an
very
artist.
pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to
Oh,
her. I
fuck
wouldn't
off, Steam
ask this of you if it
notifications.
were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei.
Okay,
with the wedding
just let
so
me answer.
near.
Just let me answer.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you.
Yes,
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I can do that. So, I was going to make this character honest, but I'm just going to make
See
her
if the
lie
Queen
through her
Regent is ready
teeth.
to receive us.
It seems to work well. Lord Ethan's not dead yet. But when we see Ramsay Snow as Ethan, I think I'm just going to call him a cunt. Oh god, look at him. His skin
You'll
tone
be
is more
fine.
White
I know
Walker
you
than
will.
human.
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
I'm familiar with lying. It's okay. Funnily enough, I know how to do it.
Good luck.
Who the fuck are you? Where the hell where did she even come from? I didn't even notice her. She's a ghost like that coal boy. Okay, we'll do this and we'll call it on the. Oh fuck! Oh dear. Cersei and Tyrion.
You can do this.
That'll be fun. I'm supposed to walk. Yeah, I think I'm supposed. You know what? Can I not just walk away? Nope, I can't. Approach the throne. Oh god, those whispers were really creepy. And those two guys, they look exactly the same.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord
Stating the
Tyrion.
obvious.
Your Grace? With your
God, she
permission,
looks a bit weird in
allow
this.
me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Neil. Queen will like that.
Your Grace.
The Queen is
Girl knows
pleased.
her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
You may rise, my
House
apprentice.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to
Oh,
hear
God.
from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Let's see, we don't want
Perhaps
any
you should ask
ambiguity.
the new Lord Forrester.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
There we go. Say his name so they know.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure
Yeah.
of the king.
How'd you like that?
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
It
The
did
girl
not
did
satisfy.
name
That was a
Joffrey
monster
as
of
one
monster.
true
That was-
king.
Yeah, exactly. And what do you
Is
expect
your
me to do?
house willing to swear fealty to your
Lady
new
Mira's
liege
not going
lord,
to like
Roose
slaughter
Bolton?
everyone.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it
Oh,
difficult
God,
to
you
so
can't please her,
quickly
can you?
forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easy.
Yeah, but what can we do? You're a Lannister. You're alright. You have a
we
huge
must
army and
look
loads
to
of gold.
rebuild
But
and forge new alliances.
House Forrester
There are
doesn't.
ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Yes.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame
Basically, all I've been
to
doing
see
is saying,
fall
yes,
into
Your
the hands
Grace.
of another
Yes, Your
house.
Grace.
I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Yes, Your Grace.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Oh, that's a bit ambiguous, to
I
be
see.
fair. It means, yes, I would betray
What
the throne.
would you have the girl
Oh,
do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks,
I didn't think
wielding
about
a
that.
battle axe for the Northern Army.
that's true. It's true.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
That seems to...
Aren't you a
Yeah,
delightful
I
girl?
want to avoid the
If
question.
only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If
That
there's
would be
a
great.
point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Yeah, Tyrion. Fuck off, Cersei.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Okay, Cersei, enough of the
You are a girl
bollocks.
from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve...
God, she does
what
love
would you
shit
do
stirring,
then?
doesn't she?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said.
I have to say that.
I was
Oh,
beginning to
Marjorie...
worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
What? Come on, Marjorie. It's like, oh yeah, go and
She
just please
is
her.
a threat to the crown, isn't she?
And
The
then
most
I say
dangerous
one thing,
handmaiden in
and
all
then
of
Marjorie's
King's
like,
Landing.
oh no, you're a bitch, fuck off. You
My
just told me
sense
to
is this
humour
girl
her.
will say almost
God.
anything to get what she wants,
Yes, I will.
which
Well
is
done.
not very encouraging.
Well, just kill me and be done with it, you ugly
I'd like a
fucking
word with you, if I may.
bitch.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh god, look at that scathing look there. Or scornful, if that's a better word, yeah. That went well, I think.
I'll walk you out.
Oh, that'll
This
take
may
days.
come as a
It's
surprise,
gonna length of the hole.
but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
There you go, don't piss anyone off.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated.
Well, she told
although
me to say
Cersei
it.
seemed quite pleased.
That's exactly what I came here to
It was
do.
quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
God, no, I should have been silent.
Rather
None of
odd,
them were good.
If that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our
This game's
differences.
cruel sometimes. It's like,
She
oh, all
takes great
these
pleasure in
options
her
are
little
shit, and
charades.
so is
I
silence.
take mine
So
in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
you just can't win in this game.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Beast.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
You can help my family.
Surely that should have been a question.
I suppose
Not a
the crown
statement.
could be
Not a
persuaded to
declarative.
secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Well,
Are you willing to risk that?
but let's have a backup plan. Yes.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
Boom.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Yes, I am a very brave girl.
I'll
Thank you for
consider.
noticing, Tyrion.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for some Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei
Lucky
happy.
bastard. I would kill for
Until
that.
then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Oh, a little bit of music like. I got sad when I saw the word viper then. That's alright, well, yeah, that could have gone better, in all honesty. I think it's going to save now, is it? Hopefully, because I really want to end this episode here. Yep, saving. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. So yeah, like I mentioned it briefly at the beginning of the episode, this should still be like every other day, basically, this episode, this series. And also, quite regularly, hopefully, it should be Don't Starve Together with me, Blue, and Orange. So yeah, I mean, we might be getting more people in on it later because it's the beta Don't Starve Together. It's really good. I think the first episode will be up on Blue and Orange's channel, which I'll link you to at some point in the near future. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you motherfuckers later. Peace.
A lord should know how to fight.
That's true, and it's not like that.
Do you remember when we
Not
were
to bring
younger?
any offence, but
We
I
used
think
to
Ryan's
play here.
disabled.